Are you feeling lost and disconnected from love? Do you feel you've lost the ability to love and your relationships have suffered as a result? In this video, we'll examine the notion that love is not just something we're born with or given, but something that can be taught and learned throughout our lives. Join us, if you're ready to embark on a journey of rediscovering love. Let's begin with this simple truth: you are lovable and worthy of love. You may be at a place where you don't believe this. Someone may have told you you're not lovable or worthy of love, repeatedly. Something may have happened to you, in your past, or somewhere in your life, that has you believing you're not lovable or worthy of love. Or you may simply believe you don't know how to love. Your dysfunctional family never taught you. The same way you may believe all these negatives concerning you and love, we're asking you to open your mind to the positive. Dare to believe what we're going to say to you over the next few minutes. Dispel the voices, or the arguments your mind might already be forming. We simply ask you to hear us, and dare to believe. To begin, we believe everyone is inherently lovable, and worthy of love. Now I'm going to cut you off before you say, "What about so-and-so?" Hear us, village. We're not talking about the scariest heinous bad person who ever walked the earth. Neither are we talking about a psychopath or narcissist, or the person or partner who physically, mentally, or emotionally hurt you so very badly. We're talking in general. We're talking about the human species and the good in it, being inherently lovable and worthy of love. And we're talking about you. So just open your mind to what we're going to say, and really hear us. We believe that people are inherently lovable and worthy of love, and that would include you. What makes people, including you, lovable and worthy? A number of things. For one, your capacity for empathy and compassion. Humans are capable of feeling empathy and compassion for others, even people they don't know. This empathy and compassion allows us to understand and connect with the experiences and emotions of others, and care about them. This is why people risk their lives for people they don't know, or contribute to the GoFundMe accounts of strangers. Dear, it's this capacity for empathy and compassion that makes us fundamentally human, right? Thus making all of us inherently worthy of love. Then we humans are capable of incredible creativity and innovation, whether it's through the arts, science, or technology. This creativity and innovation have led to countless advancements and contributions to society, from candles to the light bulb, from life-saving medicine, to vehicles that propel us into space. From the serious and groundbreaking, to what may be considered ordinary and mundane, all of this makes us humans inherently valuable, lovable, and worthy of appreciation. Including you. Then, as you may personally know, we humans have the ability to overcome adversity and persevere in the face of challenges and tragedies. In some cases, challenges or tragedies that have others wondering how we're still standing, functioning, still exuding love and grace. It's this resilience and perseverance, and the moving forward, not looking behind attitude of yours, that demonstrates your strength and determination, both of which are qualities that inspire love and admiration. Then, and this is a biggie, we, all of us, possess the capacity for unconditional love, which enables us to form close loving relationships with others. We are intrinsically lovable and deserving of receiving love in return, because of this deep, endless bucket capacity for love, which is a fundamental component of our nature. Hear us, dears, each one of us is different, yes? And we all have our own set of abilities, flaws, and strengths. Yet, through it all, we are each and every one of us, intriguing and valued because of our very uniqueness, and we deserve to be loved and accepted. And yes, we say deserve. Your very humanity makes you precious and valuable, worthy, special, and unique. There's nothing in all of creation like you. You are distinctly and wonderfully made. Know this, if you don't know anything else to the bottom of your core. You are inherently lovable and valuable, regardless of what anyone else is saying and doing, even to your face. They didn't create you, so they can't define you, right? And we're not talking about biology created you, we're talking about the creator of all humankind, created you. Human beings can only speak into you and your life, to the extent and degree you allow. If it's positive and wholesome and uplifting, soak it all in. But if it's destructive and tearing you down, minimizing you, belittling you, cursing you instead of blessing you, don't allow that. If you don't feel empowered to challenge them to their face, then challenge them in your head. You can't control what people say, but you can control what you believe. Believe only the good and lovely and affirming things you hear about yourself, even if your voice is the only voice you hear saying these things. Speak this to yourself, no matter how loud someone on the outside is shouting. Speak love and peace and affirmation to yourself. Speak the fact you're worthy to yourself, that you are worthy of being loved. But maybe you're thinking you never learned to properly love, because you were never taught, that you never experienced it during your formative years, so you never learned what love is, or how to express love. What then? We say that's the great thing about being human, and that's the capacity to learn, develop, and grow. If you feel you were never taught to love, you can learn. Starting now, today. And if you feel the capacity to love was beaten out of you by bad relationships, or destroyed through toxic friendships, or destructive parenting, believe you can relearn to love and to trust again. Starting now, today. Beginning with loving you. That's not being a narcissist, it's being healthy. You valuing yourself. You recognizing your own uniqueness and worth, and treating yourself accordingly, that's love. Healthy self-love. So what if you've lost your way with regard to love? Life and circumstances, bad relationships, grievous disappointments, and all the stuff of life and living could have you feeling unloving, unloved, and unlovable. How can you turn that around? We've said this before, and we'll keep saying it until everyone is comfortable hearing this without any stigma or negativity attached. Seek counseling or therapy. Either can assist you in resolving prior traumas or unpleasant experiences that may be interfering with your capacity to love or trust others. Therapy can also help you to work through what's blocking or keeping you from loving yourself. Fundamentally, you don't love you because you don't believe you're worthy. Either someone's pounded it into your head, or you did the pounding yourself. Maybe you feel you've done something so bad or heinous that you're not recoverable. How could you possibly be lovable or worthy of love after what you said or did? Counseling or therapy will help you to figure that out. There's 3 points here with regard to our suggesting counseling. 1. To uncover or identify your trauma and work through it. 2. To help you to create new, better patterns of behavior that can encourage healthy relationships and nourish love. And 3. You coming to the place where you love you, which could entail dispelling guilt and forgiving yourself. Dear sisters, hear this clearly, you must love yourself. All of this is for naught if you don't love you. Don't you know that self-love and self-care are practices that go hand in hand with being able to love others? Well, it does, since being able to love others depends on you first learning to love yourself. As a matter of fact, you loving you is foundational for having healthy relationships with others, and is key to you experiencing a satisfying and fulfilled life. Why? Because a healthier you will set boundaries that are beneficial and safe for you. You will communicate your thoughts and needs more effectively, and you will avoid relying on others for your validation. You loving you works to increase your resilience and can help you to better cope with adversity and stress. Ultimately, you loving you is you valuing you. You realizing your own self-worth. Now don't you see the value in mental health care if needed? Because it's all a part of the loop that makes you the best, healthiest, fulfilled and satisfied you possible. A you that loves and accepts herself. This is why we're forever encouraging you, village, to engage in self-care activities, find joy or fulfillment in your work, draw boundaries to safeguard yourself from damaging or toxic relationships, and cultivate self-compassion and forgiveness. All of this is your expression of love to yourself. And speaking of relationships, the best way of experiencing love and trust, and growing in the knowledge of all the positive ways of receiving and showing love, is by developing positive relationships with family, friends, and romantic partners. Experiencing healthy love, in safe relationships, can help you to discover fresh approaches to feeling and expressing love, in a protected and encouraging setting. Hear us, village, the journey to learning, or relearning how to love and believing in your own worthiness is not a quick process. It's a continuous journey requiring patience, perseverance, and self-compassion. So be gentle with yourself and know that you are not alone on this journey. You are lovable and worthy of love, and with each passing day, you are taking important steps towards fully believing and embracing that truth. As always, thanks for watching, and leave a comment below if you wish. Until next time.